Jump on here and do a little housekeeping. Let's talk consent forms. So consent forms are extremely important for a business owner like ourselves in the beauty industry. Sometimes there might be health issues in your past that would prevent us from performing the beauty service. Therefore, that's why consent forms need to be filled out before your facial appointment. So therefore, we're not wasting your time or my time. Also, friendly reminder, you have to wait 2 weeks after Botox and filler to get any facial service. We want to protect your investment. We don't want to move that around, potentially disrupt it. Like, that's just a lot of money. So we want to make sure we're waiting the full 2 weeks before we perform any facial services. That's why it's extremely important to fill out those consent forms and let us know if you have had any of that stuff done recently. Also, consent forms kind of give me an insight into your skin, especially let's just kind of like act like we're doing a facial. So a consent form would give me insight to your skin, so therefore I can pick the correct products for your skin and your skin concern. Also, if you have any allergies, it gives me time to go over all the ingredients in the skincare to make sure that you will not have a reaction. Keep in mind, our skin is our largest detoxing organ, and anything we put onto our skin is absorbed into our bloodstream within like 30 seconds. So that is extremely important, especially if you're somebody that's, let's say, allergic to aspirin. If willow bark is in a product, willow bark is the herb for aspirin. So this is why we really do need to know about you and your health before your appointment. So consent forms are extremely important, especially it also gives me consent to touch you. Unfortunately, this is the age we live in. A friendly reminder, if you are a new client, please fill out the consent form before your appointment. As soon as you get it, just fill it out. It literally takes 60 seconds. And it just, you fill out these forms for your doctors, you fill out these forms for everybody else. Like, we're just trying to protect you and me at the end of the day. Also, deposits. If you are not wanting to book online, I get it. Deposits are protection for me as a business owner, because sometimes people book appointments and then don't show up, and then we are out those dollars. Same day cancellations, we usually charge the full amount. We've been a little lenient with just taking the deposits. We understand that things kind of happen and pop up, but this is why if we're not booking online with a card on file, we require a deposit, unfortunately, because this does happen, especially in the beauty industry. Let's put it in maybe perspective. You go to your job and you show up, you're ready to work, and your boss says, actually, we don't need you for about 2 hours, but you need to sit there, but we're not going to pay you for those 2 hours because we'll need you in 2 hours, but we're not paying you. But you're ready to work. You would be a little bit upset, right? That is kind of why we ask for deposits in case you don't show up for your appointment. Because we, as business owners, we get paid appointment by appointment. So if you don't show up, we're out those dollars, which isn't really fair because we showed up ready to work, but you didn't show up. So it's kind of gives a little bit of skin in the game for you to show up, right? And it shows that you're serious about your appointment. If we have an online booking system where you can put in your card, it does not get charged. It just has a card on file in case you don't show up. If you don't want to put your card on file, we do require e-transfer. So again, these are just some housekeeping policies that we have put in place for our business, and again, it's just to protect me and you, and I hope everybody understands where we're coming from as a beauty business owner. And I understand if you don't agree with these policies, then I guess we're not for you. But definitely to us, consent forms are extremely important, and deposits or a card on file. I believe most people ask for these nowadays. It's not uncommon, especially reputable business owners. So yeah, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Send me a message. No questions ever too silly, and I just want everybody to have a wonderful Friday, and see you guys around.